Hello. Today, the my topic and my video will be about the evolution of self-driving cars and the benefits, limitations on how they will affect our lifestyle. So the main questions that I'll be focusing on today is what is the evolution of an automated vehicle? When would the automated vehicle become a reality? How will they benefit our public roads and how will they change our current lifestyles? 4. How will self-driving cars work? 5. Who will be the earliest adopters? And I believe these questions, before answering these questions, I need to tell you about what an actual self-driving car is. There are many companies that produce self-automated cars. In the present, there are many companies that have already succeeded in this, but not yet announced it. It hasn't been announced to the market just yet, but an automated car is a vehicle being able to sense its environment and being in control with any human interactions without. Self-driving cars are being constructed for no individual requirement to take control of the technology. Even a human passenger wouldn't be necessary. They were designed to go everywhere an original car can. They can be used for multi-purpose tasks such as deliveries, taking individuals to different locations, for example, postal deliveries or Uber drivers, which they can use to replace their jobs. So moving on to the first question, what is of automated cars? The evolution of automated car vehicles have had a lot of changes through the years. It started with no such thing as automated driving functions. This means the driver has full control of the car and he has no features of it being automatic, which is like something us individuals drive every day. This evolves into an idea of autonomous vehicles for more of a safety car with more safety features such as airbags. This was known as driver's assistance, which in the vehicle there are some assisted designs but still haven't gone much further than the first design. It's still mainly controlled by the driver. The technology had further advanced than the first design to an occasional automatic vehicle. There are some features of it being automatic, such as signaling and beeping when you're either too close to a car while driving, or a built-in GPS feature, which still needs to be run by a driver. But the driver is mainly still in control of the functions and features that create safety for the passengers and driver. Vehicles have begun to evolve into a partial automatic vehicle, where the driver doesn't always have to be aware of his or her environment, but the technology will instead monitor the environment. But the driver still needs to be in the vehicle for it to work. During the 2000s, vehicles companies have produced high automatic vehicles where there are two different options. An option where the driver can be in control, but the other option is that you can have the option where the vehicle can be an automated vehicle. For example, about Tesla, they have things like autopilot where both the driver has to be in control, but for a period of time and just pinpointing a destination in your Tesla, you could have that autopilot on and still be driven to your destination. The final product is a fully automated vehicle where there is no human interaction whatsoever and the car moves by itself. It does everything itself. It has all the sensors, it's powered by a computer, it has cameras, and it's through the new invention of technology. So the slide is, when will automated vehicles become a reality? This has been argued for many years. Some companies are more ready than others. For example, Ford. Ford, for years now, they have been testing their technology and believe that they are ready for a mass production of automated vehicles, releasing early by the end of 2022. The future of automated vehicles are much more near than we expected to be. There are many companies which have been invested in working on the inventions of self-driving cars, and as individuals as famous as Elon Musk talking about the productions of self-driving cars in 2023. For a fact, a quote, Elon Musk actually said that in 2023, Elon Musk will be releasing his first self-driving cars in Australia, which they do not need an operation of any human or any interaction inside the car. No human controlling it within the car. There have been many arguments about the fact whether self-driving cars can be allowed on the road or not. Even if automated cars are going to be released soon or being kept on the market, there are many experts in the industry which are still skeptical about this, and they're very doubtful about the use of automated vehicles in public roads. There are some vehicles and some evidence of robotic drivers which are not as quick as actual human drivers in unexpected situations. And by knowing this, they won't be quick on their feet when it comes to things that could randomly pop up in the road. Machines don't view the world like us humans, and we have our own way of living. Robotic features don't have any emotions, quick reaction time, and any feelings towards any issues that arise. Some issues that could arise is that if a self-automated car gets into a car crash, obviously technology does not have any feelings towards that, and it will constantly just keep on doing it without anyone controlling it. Thirdly, the next question is, how will they give advantages or disadvantages to our public roads, and how will they change our current lifestyle? There are both benefits and limitations to making an automated vehicle in the market for individuals to have their personal vehicles. Automated cars will extremely change our lifestyles, and how we should learn to adapt with technology and its inventions which occur. This gives many opportunities though, and chances to get rid of transportation in general. There can be less delays as well as less accidents. By changing society's transport system, this can have a lot of benefits, such as improving safety of citizens and its roads. Mobility's productivity, which aims for no delays. This will also decrease road congestion, and there will be less traffic on the road, which will lead to less problems with businesses and work. Cars and vehicles are important for everyday lives, but some individuals don't have the ability or the accessibilities for those current unable to drive. People that are unable to drive, such as self-driving cars, can make their lifestyle much more easier and more accessible to get to places they want to go. For example, elderly people, people with disabilities, blind people, or people that are unable to drive in general because either they have a broken leg or broken arm. This will also create a safer environment, safer road, and overall it will decrease the number of injuries or incidents that will happen to the people, which usually occur in public roads. Even though self-driving cars can come with benefits, they always come with limitations. For every technology we invent, it's never always perfect. There can be some bugs or crashes in the system. The computers crash and will be unreliable, and it will be bringing up and arising more issues. Self-driving cars will be powered by computers, and there can be a chance that something happens to your car if there was no power or something wrong with it. There's always a chance. There's always a chance for anything. And if technology worst enemy is the rain or water, just getting through it, and if there was a weather warning or a hazard outside, it could affect the technology, such as the sensors being turned on by accident. The snow can affect it, plus hail can affect the sensors, and the car will automatically stop if they find that. And this could be an issue because it can arise if someone was behind the car and the car automatically stopped. That person behind will get hit. The fourth one is, how will self-driving cars work? Self-driving cars can be relying on many things such as sensors, complex algorithms, machine learning systems, and powerful processors to execute the software. They are used just like cameras though. They have a sense of and view of the surroundings. It will change every time the car moves, and the sensors will also change. There were many features that have been added to make your automated cars more auto. They added things such as blind spot detectors, electronic stability control, forward collision and warnings, and lane departure warnings. They will continue to evolve and will keep on adding more and more features onto the car. In 2010, there have been upgrades and more functions that become automatic when purchasing one. The standard thing that comes with it, such as automatic emergency braking, lane sensoring assist, pedestrian and near automatic emergency brakes, rear cross traffic alerts, and rear view video monitoring systems. These are features that slowly turn the car into something automatic. There also have been safety measures to support the evolution and of automatic vehicles. They work by having an adaptive cruise control, something like autopilot, for example, like Tesla. The electric cars, because they don't use petrol and because they are technology which allows you to have self-driving functions. They also have lane assist, self-parking, and traffic jam assist. This can be found in some of our cars today, for example, again, Tesla. They are used more often and produced through about how cars can become more self-driving. This falls in lines with how self-driving cars will work either by themselves or on public roads. They should be worked from a computer system which already sends the car a destination and the car will travel there. For example, they can be used for deliveries, either postal deliveries or even food and drinks deliveries like Uber Eats that we use on a daily basis. And fifth and final thing is who will be the earlier adopters. The most likely people to own these cars will be pioneers. The consumers have great experience and positive perceptions of the vehicle. They have large amounts of income and open towards new and improved technology. There are some people who need to be somewhere and they don't want to be troubled or spend money to get to another place. People with disabilities are unable to drive due to injuries. There are not just individuals that want to buy these vehicles, but companies like Alphabet Inc., Tesla Inc., Ford Motors, General Motors, etc. There are many companies as well as individuals that want to buy these vehicles. These will be some of the people that will have ownerships of their own autonomous cars. They will use their features and find out what makes us self-driving. The companies want to try out the inventions for themselves to see what they are missing out and how to make their own autonomous vehicles work. People that are interested in self-driving cars are already having a large amount of income and they either want to test the car out or they are doing it because they're just in a company and that company wants to know how to build the vehicle. They're using it to design and outline the problems and trying to fix it if there is any problems with the first automated car. The main people that are going to purchase these vehicles are some of the users that are interested in technology, the manufacturers, and even the operators themselves. For example, Tesla is famous for the electronic autopilot cars. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has announced that again he will bring Tesla into Australia, just automated cars. And even though the future is always forward and these companies don't change for the bigger and better, they won't grow with the rest of society. Automated cars are the future and the future will forever be changing and growing into something bigger and better. And lastly, thank you.